35 money, 25 intel, -2 stress. Capture the heist, a story mission. Window, skylight, keypad door, vent. Whoa! Terminal has 4 items? Oh no, one of them is the armor. I got so excited. I got so excited. Well, I probably will ignore the vent. Unless we can put terminal in for training. Hate to do this, but terminal has no training. I could buy the armor that gives someone the slither ability, but I'm just not gonna worry about it. No vent today. All right, make items available. Cherub has stalk and targeting system. They're gonna be attacking all the damn time. Immunity to disorientation and stun. Don't really care. Godmother's gonna be shooting all the time. They have good aim. Verge is going to be able to increase their own aim. Godmother also has more magazine size. I think I want terminal with the impact frame, because their shots don't matter as much. They can run around and smack people. I'm totally okay with that. You're gonna bring grenades. You can only bring 1 grenade. Frick! What else am I gonna bring then? Well, I mean, what can I buy? Yeah, medkit. Who's got the medkit? Cherub? Take a grenade. Terminal, you have 2 heals. There you go, okay. That works. Nobody's in training now? No, they're still, it pulled him out of the training? Okay, Torque, get your ass in there. Thank you. That would have been a huge mistake. Where is this? Stock, get that, okay. So Cherub, we wanna fire first with the hollow targeting. Godmother has the good aim and does a lot of damage. Verge has the good crit chance because they're gonna have good aim just by using their abilities. Terminal's gonna run around and smack people. Guess I could always put the ceasefire grenade for Terminal, but enemies can just reload and then shoot. So it doesn't seem appropriate in all circumstances. This is fine. We're not gonna have the ability to use the vent, whatever. We lack a little bit of damage,
we tracked a sacred coil
but I
cell
think
to
it's
this
okay.
old Advent factory. We think they're planning an android heist.
I'm fine with that. You all fine with that?
Like letting them heist androids? Successful shots on the enemies will crit. First unit gets 1 armor. That'll be Cherub. Guaranteed crit, Godmother, you've got the aim. And then plus 50 dodge for 1 round, Terminal, and Verge. Probably Verge first. Yeah, seems okay.
Stay behind me.
There's no one there. 1 action stun next to useless. Well, I suppose a ceasefire grenade on top of Verge's stun might be okay. If he only stuns for 1, you can follow it up with a stun for 2. So that could work, I suppose. All right, Commando. You're gonna do 3 to 5. Your Verge. I can't I have a hard time seeing who's who because it's all blurry. Dromedon, a turret, a Guardian who's holo-targeted, and a Ronin. Ah! Well, I can probably kill you pretty... Do you hear that? I could probably kill you pretty easily with the shotgun. So we'll go for this Commando. Oh, 1 HP. Well, that's a good subdue target. And then Ronin. Gotta knock them out quickly. Is that a 97% or an XCOM 97%? I believe it to be an XCOM 97%. Multiple Ronins. Look, if we get multiple Ronins, I just want Torque to be here so that she can just completely stun him at all times. That's the only thing I want. She's so good at it. She's so damn good. Well, shield on Verge. He's got the lowest HP. Well, actually, maybe you just run up there and smack him. Take him out. Like, you're the next to move. So just, yeah, deal with him. You're gonna be in low cover and gain block anyways, so it's fine. Although you might be flanked technically. Book 'em, boys! And then I think here, Stupor the Andromedon, because if he can't act for a turn, we got more turns to kill him. It did work. And then you can work on the Guardian. Good crit chance. Oh, but he still lived with 1. So you basically wasted your turn. I love it. Cooperation. Terminal coordinates with a nearby unimpaired ally to grant them an immediate bonus action. Cooperation has a 3-turn cooldown. Pin down lowers enemies in the turn list. She's really interesting as a character. For instance, if I cooperate with Godmother and give her an immediate action, it doesn't even ruin Terminal's turn. And then we can spend our action and, like, murder the turret. And she still gets her turn. Yeah, that seems real good. That seems real good.
That's it. You're done.
Nicely done.
And then on her turn, she could reload and then just take a shot. Yeah!
Reloading.
Terminal is a really good support now that we've actually leveled her up a little bit.
Target armor deflected the shot.
Can we find a weak spot?
You can get up there. Well, in that case, you gave it to the wrong person. You don't even have line of sight on him now. Fight, get up there, smack him. You doofus.
Batten down.
Dun dun dun. We can just like get up there and just like smack, 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 smack. Is that an explosive barrel?
Tag the hostile.
Pretty strong character that you start with. Really just needs, these people need to level up and get their abilities sooner. How do you not have line of sight? You do have line of sight. How do you not have line of sight? This is such an annoying bug. If I move towards him, I have line of sight. If I move away from him, I have line of sight. I just don't have line of sight here, which I do. It's just the game hasn't updated properly. Well, just like go smack him, I guess. Pretty good damage.
You weren't supposed to hit back.
Did you get hurt? No. Just what an annoying ass bug.
One less target.
Nice.
Clear the Sectopod assembly. Ooh. Yeah, I forgot about Sectopods.
Look at those parts. What the heck did Advent used to make in here?
Sectopods.
It was sectopods. You cannot tell?
Yeah, I read it, actually. Unit's turn jumps directly forward. All units entering here get 3 mobility. Well, we can't do the vent, so we'll just do this. We'll do boom and boom and... Honestly, Terminal seems pretty good early because she can get extra turns on other people.
Reaching in.
I assume cooperation is off of cooldown now that we've entered the door. So Andromedon, turret, purifier, commando. It's not a lot happening. So again, Andromedon, since we have Verge, he can take him out. We'll just go for like the turret. Or the purifier. Probably the purifier first. And I like that because that's hollow targeting. I'll take 2 shots at it. There's always the chance that the shotgun would do it on its own, but I'd rather just make sure. Freebies. I do like a freebie. Doesn't quite get the kill. You're also moving next, but you're a shielder, so you're probably gonna shield instead. I mean, you having the shield is still probably good if we're trying to get you hit, which I guess we might be. So you know what? Let's pull you forward.
Position.
If we're not killing anyone on this turn, oh, we could have killed him actually. Could have shot him.
Prey in sight.
No impact.
I don't remember what Cherub's other ability was, but the fact that he gets half cover at all times makes him a less appealing target for the enemies, which I guess is not what I want. Also, cooperation is not, in fact, off of cooldown. How annoying. Right there. Oh, come on. Oh, I should have just smacked him. You do more damage on a smack.
Wait.
Well, that was a mistake.
Your thoughts are mine.
+1 max charge and something else. Start with a charge. Yeah. I mean, actually, starting with a charge is not horrible, I suppose. I suppose. Oh, you're just gonna get smacked. I guess we could just take a shot and start working him down.
That armor is a problem. We need to punch through.
Still have the goo ball, huh? Oh, you got acid burn still. Makes sense. Don't see that attack that often. View the XCOM handbook. Environmental, acid, damage over time, and armor shred. Well, Terminal can remove that, so that's not a huge deal, but it means it's a little harder for us to decide where to move. Andromedon needs to get killed. He'll be killed in the next turn. And I want to get the evidence. 2 rounds remaining means next round remaining, unfortunately. Cherub can get it, though. I hope.
On the move.
Let's move up. Whew. It's heavy damage. Now, can he click the button on his move? I think he can, right? What is this effect? Rupture? How do you get rupture? What ruptured you? You could knock him out. And he's moving next, so actually, like, knocking him out seems pretty decent. But then how are we gonna kill you? There's the problem. Oh, grenade. That's how we're gonna kill you. Yeah, that'll work.
Tossing frag. Got my target.
I think we'll try to
By
have
the numbers.
Terminal go over there and deal with that.
I made the arrest.
Careful, Godmother. Yeah, you can come over here, grab the
Headed where
objective.
I'm needed.
If only your drone could do
I'm
it.
here if you need me.
Not gonna forget intel this time around. And Andromedomedon might live for one more turn. I doubt he's gonna kill anybody, but we team up, we can stall him. 3 to 5. I mean, we can't kill him. Even if we crit, it's not gonna do enough damage. Crits only do like 1 damage. You don't have a grenade. I mean, if we just bring back Godmother, we can kill him. I imagine the third encounter is gonna be the hard one though. So I'm just gonna let you live.
Armor deflection. Can we find a weak spot?
And you're gonna punch and miss.
That went
All
wide.
right, well, I suppose I shouldn't worry so much. You know what?
Drop the hostile.
Active units? What does that mean? Oh, the acid burn did 5. Okay, so it applies rupture the first time it goes off, and if it goes off again, you're just freaking dead. That's how it works. Okay. Well, let's heal.
Popping and blocking.
What? How come it said you were gonna do 1 damage to yourself? This freaking game sometimes, man. All right, apply the heal. Maybe even also apply the med kit, but let's start here.
Let the high-tech spray do its work.
Maybe you can just med kit yourself. Nice tech heal. Intertwined turns, yay or nay, says Connie. I would say yay. The problem in...
This must be where they're planning the heist. Try not to set any blueprints on fire.
Stopping Sacred Coil is our priority. Intel is secondary.
I think the problem in like XCOM 2 is that you don't know what the enemies are going to be doing. If there's 3 enemies alive, they could have just attacked the same person and kill them in 1 turn. You know, one enemy could throw a grenade, break the cover, the other one could get a critical shot. At least with the intertwined turns, you do have a way of reacting to what the enemy is doing, and you can support people after the enemy's turns. I kind of like that. I kind of like a little bit of the manipulation of the turn order. It's way too strong in the player's favor of making the player move first or sooner. I kind of wish for more things like suppression. One person has suppression, which lowers the enemy turn in the turn order. What about making it so that anyone could suppress, or maybe, you know, a couple of people could suppress instead of just terminal? Because that would be a very interesting mechanic. Lower them in the turn order, apply aim penalty, apply overwatch penalty or something like that. Maybe prevent them from moving even. Like, they can't move at all. Movement manipulation, turn order manipulation. I want to see more of that. But I really do like the intertwined turns, I think. You'd like to see it make a return along with breach mode. So what I like about breach mode in XCOM Chimera Squad, and I'm gonna talk for a minute on the screen. I like breach mode because the mechanic does fix a problem in XCOM 2 and even XCOM Enemy Unknown Enemy Within, which is jumping the concealed Overwatch. You have 3 people go on Overwatch, you take 1 shot, and then the enemy scatters, and you might not get the ideal shots on the enemies. It would be a lot better if you could say, we're popping concealment, we're popping an Overwatch, and it doesn't have to be a breach of a room. It could just be you're behind half cover and the enemies are walking by, and you time when you want to activate, but you can set up 4 shots targeting who you want to target, and you can kind of do it at the same time with that freeze happening. And I like that. I want to see the breach mechanic return in an XCOM 3, but it doesn't have to be a breach mechanic. It could be a Overwatch concealment popping, something like that. I like it. I like it. Enemies are harder to hit, or keypad door. Everyone, we can just do the keypad door, I guess. Why would we send anyone through the side window? Use a refresh to have her ability to heal people. No, I want you to shoot. Maybe having the extra tutorials is nice. Stupor could also reduce the target enemy on the timeline. Technically with the stun, but it's only like a chance, because if it only stuns for 1 turn, it doesn't actually manipulate when they can shoot, you know? Okay, Phalanx, we're gonna use, and we're gonna use it properly. Commando, mech, you've gotta go. Could you levitate a mech? That's great if you could. Oh, Stupor could. I see. Yeah. I wish that, you know, maybe they all had themed abilities that could do it, but that would be nice. So there's an Andromedon, an android who's gonna explode. The mech did not die, unfortunately. That's a bit of a problem. Charge Bash does do 4 damage. Can we make this hit the mech? Let's see. Well, I can hit the mech, but it can't hit the mech and the turret. Annoying. Can Charge Bash hit the Commando? Hit the Guardian. If I go here, I can hit 2 units. That does seem pretty good. And it's not a dash, so you can charge your shelf. You can charge your shelf. Losers always whine about charging themselves. Book 'em, boys.
I made the arrest.
Connie says, I don't have high hopes for the hypothetical XCOM 3, which isn't even development for all we know. It's probably in development. It might be an early stage of the development, but it's probably being worked on in some fashion. I'd be surprised if it wasn't. Guardian and android and turret. I mean, you could kill the turret very easily, but the turret is not active on this turn. And we can give her another action anyways. So can you not see the turret from here? You have to be able to see the turret from here. Targeting preview is just weird. If I move, need someone to get the mech as well. One, two, three, guaranteed 4 tiles. Not diagonal, right? On the diagonal, it's 3, 3.5. May or may not hit the turret if I move here. So in the mech, we don't have to do that yet. We can wait. You know, you could hit the mech, and then we can give you a bonus action and then pop the turret. Android Guardian. Guardian's probably gonna guard, Android's probably gonna shoot Cherub, which is totally fine. You do have bonus move though. It's kind of tempting to want to use it here. But popping the mech and then ventilating the turret is probably the best call. Yeah. I'd rather Terminal do the smack. But she's all the way over here. What is she gonna do on her turn? Heal? Manipulate turn order, that's also possible. Okay, yeah, you know what? Deal with the mech, you can also deal with the turret.
Target down.
He's just gonna go heal people or buff people. Who cares? He just hit his head. You know what I'd kind of like from these androids? Prime self-destruct and then just run towards the enemy. All right. Please do this. Please murder this. And then you don't have an action. You could smack, but you would be in danger. I think. Well, this is the last encounter, right? I guess we can't even throw a grenade. Not a good one. I've completely forgotten about prepare. We could prepare. Could also team up. Let's get the team up, because this is the last encounter. Let's prepare. And then we can hopefully act before the Guardian and then kill the Andromedon in a couple of turns. Actually, the android needs to go. You know, I think you just stand still.
That armor's too thick.
I know you're technically
Turtling.
half cover, but hopefully you still get shot at or punched. Yeah, I should not have given him the ability that puts him in the half cover, because I want him to get shot at all the time with the shield. So the half cover kind of makes the enemies not want to shoot him, it feels. Stun for 2, buys us a lot of time.
Hostile.
Hostile. I doubt I'm gonna be able to get close enough to murder you. Is that cover? That is cover. You know? Let's get you in. Ow! Hey, terminal can act again. Look, it's probably not gonna kill him, but we gotta punch through his shield anyways.
There's no need for this.
And you're shooting at the person I want you to shoot at. You know,
Glanced off the armor.
put the holo targeting on.
Armored up, no good.
I think the hostile is dead. He's not dead enough, damn it. Can you just shoot him? You can, but like your whole deal is, you know, stuff like this. Put him into your
Not like
battle
this.
network. Of course, they can't shoot at all, but still.
armor deflection.
Oh my god, everyone just
Someone shred
freaking
that armor.
lives. Alright, heal? This fool. Smack this fool.
Another collar for the medic.
Put armor on this fool.
Protected from all angles.
Smack this fool. He's not
Hostiles
unconscious,
gone.
unfortunately. I kind of, you know,
Reducing profile.
I kind of wish that if you knocked him unconscious, you didn't have to do the phase 2. Because the phase 2 only happens when you kill the pilot of the Andromedon, and then it comes back to life. So why not make it so that if you knock him unconscious, you don't have to fight the second phase of this thing when it's around, you know? You know what I'm saying? Like, why do you gotta fight the thing again? Okay, well, I didn't mean to move him twice, but
I'm running low.
I couldn't shoot. I couldn't aim here for a second, and then it, like, I don't know, just acted again. It was weird. I mean, I'm just gonna smack him, so it's all fine.
And
Now he's
stay
unconscious.
down.
I don't know how you knock unconscious a mech, but I guess you can. There you go. Removes 1 additional unrest per rank of the field team in the target district. I forgot it was per rank. But that's okay, we're using it. What a completely non-buggy game. Evidence collected is Illyrium. It's not what I wanted.
Good job. City 31's androids are vital to the rebuilding effort. Sacred Coil will need to find troops elsewhere.
Take down Sacred Coil. Okay, so we're 1 story mission away from completing Sacred Coil, and it looks like it goes for about a month. Electricity, probably. It's not like I walked up to him with the stun gun. Zap.
We located Sacred Coil's cathedral. It's literally underground, drawing an immense amount of power from the city's grid. They aren't hiding anymore. Whatever they're powering up, we need to shut it down.
Can we not just, like, send in, like, a squad of utility workers and then they can take it down? Like, why do we have to do it from inside? Take out the power and put on, like, the night vision goggles. The goggles, they do everything or nothing. Ooh, I like the idea of getting money, especially because we also get more money. That might just be worth doing. We can do this. We can also do it later. It's only increasing the meter by 1, so we should wait 1 day, I think. As long as the mission doesn't go away. It's not a critical mission, I don't think. That has nothing to do. Can I buy the new guns? It's this one. Nope. All right. That's fair. If we go here, we do get intel bonus. Go here, we get a monetary bonus. Can we upgrade for 120 or 120? Can't quite upgrade to level 3, that's okay. Freeze district unrest. I mean, why not do it? Because it's off of cooldown. Oh, right, you get to pick where it goes. And we'll do this one. Wow, that starts to have a long cooldown, doesn't it? Ashen Rand says, should I give another try to XCOM with speed mod, etc. for the fast pace? If you're playing XCOM 2, I think there's like a speed mode built in now. Maybe that's just for the gremlin. It's called zip mode. So maybe you'll be okay just with that. You know, I'm just gonna save just in case. New save. Cutting edge. Difficult. Seize it. Recover a small amount of HP at the start of their turn every turn. Fine. So theoretically, just one breach point, one encounter. Theoretically, that mission's not gonna go away, and we can gain some bonuses before we do the final mission here. Because there's no reason to do it right now. If we do it, it's gonna release the unrest by 2 anyways, I think. So we'll wait 1 turn. Zip mode is pretty bare bones, says Connie. Yeah, but it does fix most of the problems.
Confirmed sighting of contraband. Hostiles present.
Like, because here's the thing. In a game like XCOM, if you count the number of turns it actually takes to finish a mission, it's not that big. A lot of the time taken in the game is looking at what's happening, planning your actions. I like seeing them play out. I like seeing your dude run through a door and kick it open. That's the payoff for the action, or for the time taken determining what action he's gonna take. I don't want all of that to go by super quickly and like fast forward mode. So zip mode, even though it is built into the game and it's pretty bare bones, it does fix a lot of the more annoying long actions of just like nothing happening or like the slow moving drone. But I like the movement speed in the game. I like the fact that your units, they run around and you get to see them in action. First unit through this entrance has a weapon disabled, explosive entrance. I'm just gonna pop it. It's more about the Avenger flying around the map. Well, that zip mode increases that speed too, right? I believe it does. I might be wrong, but I think it does. I'm probably wrong though, I'm starting to think.
Breaching now.
Ah, it's so loud and bright. Surprised. Aggressive. Alert. Alert. Well, we will try to murder this guy. Block the bruiser and gain a charge. I would love to kill this man of hit. I would love to kill this man of hit. I mean, you do 2 damage on a miss. Whether or not it actually applies, I don't know. It's so loud! There's a Ronin! Ah, crap. I don't have the Viper.
Grab it and go.
God damn it. He's only turn 6 though. And we can ventilate and probably kill him in turn 1. God, I love that ability. Let's get closer to the objective for certain, and then we'll ventilate him. Like, let's go, just taking a look. I wonder where our extract is gonna be. How, can I move to this spot? Not anymore. You know what? I'm fine where I am. He has no cover anymore. Man, that's a pretty good ability. Oh, but I'm on the other side of a tree from the android. Well,
No permanent damage.
Need me to take a look?
quite possibly a mistake, but she can move and kill him next turn, hopefully. Cherub. Chair, Ab. I mean, they love shooting Verge. I think we'll put the shield on you. Although, it'll do 4 damage. This takes out the Ronin. I think you gotta take out the Ronin and work down the Bruiser.
Let me try again.
No, I think you did a
Thought
good
I
job.
had it. Quickly now.
Quickly, quickly, quickly now. Quicker, quicker.
I can still fight.
Why do you sound like such an annoying guy? I don't know why. All right, Terminal is just gonna smack this doofus. So you're gonna try to work. Now, you know, maybe don't. Look, I know it says that Godmother's not gonna take damage. I'm pretty sure she's gonna get freaking obliterated. This guy, look at him like zip around.
Shot failed to connect.
I'll just smack him.
And stay down.
Reinforcements imminent. Can you take out the android on this turn? I might want to give you a bonus turn, because otherwise he might just run over here and explode next to these guys, which would be not ideal. Not like it would really matter too much, but why not go for the team up just in case? And it doesn't give her a bonus action, which is a good test. Didn't matter, but
Damn.
I'm glad I did it regardless. Did she just go damn? Damn! Damn!
Another caller for the medic.
All right. Give you
Now
a shield.
that's protection.
Connie says, I wish the ARs had 1 more base damage. It's similar range to the SMG, which is interesting, isn't it?
Batten down.
Oh crap, I can't see his portrait, so I don't know how much ammo he has. There's like 4 bugs that really annoy me in XCOM Chimera Squad. One of them is you don't get the bottom left preview, so you don't know how much ammo they have in their gun. One is enemies teleport. One is your target preview doesn't update, so you're standing in the middle of an open room and you can't hit anybody until you move first. And I forgot what the 4th one was, but I know it's in there somewhere. Brewhark, welcome. How are you doing? How's it going? How's it going on?
No ammo.
Hostile is gone.
All right. Oh, how come that didn't work? Oh, he's having a hard time.
I'm running low.
At least we're staying ahead of the enemies.
Changing position.
The
Swift
jing.
and steady.
Okay, where's the exit? Oh, just there. That's like totally fine. Ow! I don't have a bottom left preview for anybody, which is annoying. But I don't think you've actually like used your gun yet, which is fine.
You see that?
So we're just gonna do the same thing that we just did.
Shields up. Keeping a lookout. Reducing profile.
And why don't you reload? I don't know how much ammo you have.
Weapon ready.
And do the same thing here. Might be
No
a turn or
ammo.
two until we can get out. Oh, you son of a... You missed! You all suck!
We will move.
I'm running low.
Can you get out? I don't know if Terminal can get out, so I'm gonna wait one more turn.
Reloading.
Just want to make sure I don't leave her behind. Oh, you can't even shotgun blast both of these guys. How annoying. What if you prepare? Number 3 still gets to act. Okay. Let's do it like this then.
One less target.
So keep the flank. Well, you have a stalk. You're gonna kill him regardless, so you can move anywhere you want.
That's it. You're
So
done.
I'm realizing this jerk may try to explode. But everyone around him has a shield anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Protected from all angles. That was a warning shot.
How are you so bad? Ruhark says, getting back into the flow of things after the holidays, and you? I am
Severely wounded.
excited
Still up.
for next... Yeah, you're gonna explode, but it doesn't matter. I'm excited for next week when I'm going to probably
Hostile.
take some time and
Textbook.
take a break myself, like a post-holiday vacation, I think.
Not long now.
Because it's been a busy season so far, you know? Connie, you were talking about how I thought about the interweaved turns, and I like it. I wish that extract and reinforcements was a little bit easier to deal with. Because the first person extracts, and then I have to wait like 7 turns for the next person to extract. I kind of wish it was easier maybe to like give movement to other people. But I don't know. I don't know exactly what I'm thinking.
Better you than me.
Because like I still have to wait multiple turns to get everyone out.
Filtering prey.
Hail Mary for extraction purposes would be nice. It's more of like a... Kind of wish the movement was large. You know what? Here's the thing. If they make an XCOM 3, I like the mechanics in XCOM Chimera Squad. I want bigger maps, and I want there to be more of a reason to move. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Because I spend a lot of time just kind of like hunkering down in one area, not really... in one area and not really moving that much. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Maybe I just want more reason to be mobile, potentially.
Tossing frag.
But more mobility would also be nice, because it kind of takes a while to move through the turn order.
Got my target.
But again, I don't really know what I want. I suppose what I could be Thank you. I suppose what I could be doing is I could be using preparation in preparation for getting to the evac point, but I've got to I got to use my actions to deal with the enemies that are coming in too. Got to deal with the reinforcements. I usually can't go on Overwatch. We didn't screw it up, did we? No, we didn't. Situation. Now, I think is a good time to do this. Security rank 2. We could do a rank 3. -2 district unrest every Friday. You know what? We don't have to do this. We can upgrade it, let the unrest rise, and then we can decrease the unrest. There's something here. Why is this blinking? I don't know why this is blinking. But then we can upgrade it now. We can reduce city anarchy, get this on cooldown, keep this mission here, farm out supplies, and then do it later. We're getting upgrades too. So like if we start here, requires expert field teams assembly project, which is coming. It is coming. Start here. Senior agent upgrade unlocked. We're actually like getting close to the max level? Seems weird. Using charged bash to render an enemy unconscious refills 1 charge. Allies with a kinetic shield gain aim. I mean, I'm giving shields to pretty much everybody. Feels like you always do the same thing. Stand in an area, shoot at dudes, waddle to the extract while fiddling with the turn order extract. Yeah, I mean, understandably, because Chimera Squad is a little bit more of a experimental game. Smaller scope, but still long enough to satisfy your tactical hopes and dreams, theoretically. But yeah, like I want to move around more. Allies with a shield gain aim. Some levels we are putting shields on like everybody. Cost $20. You can't buy, I don't think you can buy this game separately. You have to buy it as part of the War of the Chosen DLC. Because I remember not really wanting to buy Chimera Squad, but it was a part of the War of the Chosen DLC that I bought, so I had to buy it. Let me see. Chimera Squad Steam. Okay, you can buy it separately. But when I bought it, I had to buy it as part of the War of the Chosen bundle. Maybe it's changed? Maybe I'm misremembering. I could be misremembering. Seems like I might be misremembering. So, recharge. If you use the charged bash, you can keep getting that AoE bash stun recharged. So you can refill a shield on someone else, go in there and punch them. Refill the shield, go in and punch. Allies with a shield gain aim. It is quite nice. We are, again, on some missions putting shields on everybody, but on some missions you won't be able to do that. You're not gonna have the time if enemies are attacking you. But even if you just put the kinetic shield on yourself and then take your pistol shot, you're still gaining the 15 aim, right? So even if we're using him as a tank, that'll work. Cherub gains 1 charge at the end of each encounter. End of each encounter. Ah, beginning of each encounter would have been better. End of each encounter, eh. Half cover bonus even if flanked. But does that stop you from being flanked? You might just get crit more. But at least you gain armor. This has to render someone unconscious. It doesn't work on mechs. Might just take the aim bonus. charge bash, like the damage is good, you can move around, you're mobile, you can put up a shield and you can keep smacking people. Your charged bash starts at 3 damage, I think, so it does 4 at a minimum on the V. I just like having aim. Then again, we have a couple of people who don't really care about aim. Verge is always getting aim, because he's always knocking people, around with his mental powers. Blue Blood has pretty good aim already, and we're giving him aim with the scope. He's hitting most of his shots. I'm gonna take the aim on the kinetic shield. I like aim. Heals 1 HP for each enemy in the neural network at the end of the turn. He's getting shot at a lot. Levitation slams the target into the ground, dealing 1 to 3 mental damage and adding the unit to the neural network. Damage from slam will render enemies unconscious instead of killing them. So on a breach, if you levitate a bodily person and they have 1 to 3 HP, they could die, which is not dead, go unconscious, go into the neural network, and then he'll always begin encounters with extra aim. Because he's always going to have at least 1 person in the neural network if you use levitate. And you can use it on aggressive units to get them out of the way and they're not aggressive or alert. It still might be better to take that first shot with him. You know what I mean? Healing is nice, but I mean, we have literally a healer and he doesn't take that much damage and he's not meant to take damage. So I'll use slam more if I take this. I don't like to use levitate because pulling people into the air doesn't do damage to them, but this does. It'll add damage to the target. Take that slam. All right. You're in for 1 day. You're in for 1 day. You are getting us research, and I think I'm gonna avoid the mission for another day. What I will do, though, is get even more intel, because I want intel. Unrest has lowered. Oh, right, because we did the objective, humanitarian aid. Unrest is very low, and now we have to do the mission.
I have this rash.
Cool. Does it look like
God,
a face?
I don't want to hear
I
it.
don't know. It's not in a place I can see.
So why
It
are you
increases
telling me?
aim by 15%,
Could
increases
you
critical hit
take
chance
a
by
look at
10%. The
Nope.
first 2 reloads in a
Why
mission do not
not?
cost an
Because I'm
action.
your medic, not your doctor.
You're done.
The only way I'll see that
You're
thing
done?
is if it gets shot in the rash.
Everything
That
got
sounds
lowered.
painful.
Oh.
You're done.
Extremely.
What is crisis management? Reduce city anarchy by 3. Oh, so this is how you deal with this. Oh, so you don't have to care about anarchy level at all. Okay, well, I thought it was a little bit more of an imperative to deal with city anarchy. Turns out it's not. Good to know. In that case, we're gonna build up a new squad here since everyone is available. We're gonna have Terminal. Whoops, we're gonna have Terminal. We're gonna have Torque. Blue Blood has not been out on a mission in a while. And let's bring in, I'm loving the shotgunner. Keep her in. Whoa, God, I screwed this up. Yes, you go in. We're going to upgrade the SMGs, which is here. SMGs now do more damage than the assault rifles. While we're out, Verge can get dodge or health up. Probably just go for the raw health up. Cherub can get mobility increased. No. Well, this is how you change who's in the field. Click on this button here on the right. There you go. Take the HP, and then honestly, add a person for the assembly. I want to get this done. 80 intel. Are we gonna buy an upgrade here? We don't have to do it yet, and we're gonna get intel from the mission. So honestly, what I'm thinking is let's buy a scope. On Blue Blood, I like it, and on the shotgun, I like it. It's also the superior scope. Anything else to buy? I think we're good. Investigation, supply, armory. Yeah, I think we're good. Do the mission.